So for my final project, I chose the Luxor Hotel in Las Vegas. So this building reflects the vibrant culture of Las Vegas. The exterior is a pyramid shape, and going along with this, the hotel is decorated with references to the Great Pyramids in Egypt. The building was built in true 90s fashion and is built in the postmodernist architectural style. The culture in Las Vegas is notorious for being vibrant, crazy, over the top, and this hotel is such. It blends into the frivolous and neon culture of Vegas. This resort was one of the first mega resorts to emerge on the Las Vegas Strip in the early 90s and is the third largest hotel in the world. This building was built in a span of just 18 months, meaning that the schedule was around the clock to finish the 30-story, $375 million project. The building was built using reinforced concrete with steel bones at the top of the pyramid to complete the structure. As we do in modern times, the method used to build this hotel were revolutionary and based heavily on machinery, tools, and technology. The use of computer technology and CAD modeling was essential in the process of constructing this building. The use of falsework was extensive. Because of the specific shape of the hotel, workers and engineers had to create temporary structures to be able to work to this scale and shape. Scaffolding, framework, centering, and shoring are all types of falsework that had to be used in the construction process. Use of materials was almost unlimited. Because of the modern technology, resources could be brought in from almost anywhere using cars, planes, boats, and others. If built in the 1700s, this building may have been impossible using the materials that were used. Buildings built in the 1700s were often built of stone and decorated extravagantly by hand. This means that the structure would have looked more like the Great Pyramids, but using more chateau-esque ideas. The actual materials used would depend on what was nearby, because there was hardly any transportation, especially for large amounts of heavy materials. Any materials would need to be carried by animals or on foot. Buildings were built using manpower. There was little heavy machinery, and tools were far less advanced than today. New materials such as iron became less costly and more accessible prior to the Industrial Revolution. The falsework would have been just as necessary as today in the 18th century. However, because of the lack of technology behind construction, this falsework was most likely not used because these methods weren't practiced. However, some may still have been used. So on this slide on the left, you can see the kind of style I'm talking about with the stone and iron and the carvings into the building. And then in the middle is just another example of the chateau-esque style and the hand carvings. And then on the right is an artist's rendition of the kind of technology and the way construction was carried out in the 1700s. And then these are my references. Thank you.